Hey, this is Getting Real with Hillary, and I'm using my microphone today. I hope you can hear me because there's a lot of background noise here. So we'll test this out later. The quote of the week is compassion is being in the other person's world. Feeling bad is making it about me or you. So I have felt bad my whole life, and I felt sorry for people, and then I'm upset, and it's just this whole flavor of suffering for me. So this quote has really been freeing. Now, I did see that I was feeling bad the other day, and the quote wasn't working. However, what I saw was, okay, I'll just say what the comment was. Um, all the person asked me was, we had been having a sandwich the day before. I saved half. And then the next day he said, what happened to that other half of the sandwich? Now, where I went was, what, you think I'm fat? That's where I always go. You think I'm fat? Do you think I shouldn't have eaten it? Why were you asking? Do you think I'm a pig, right? So what I did was, one of my techniques is checking it out. I went back the next day and I said, why did you ask me about the sandwich? Oh, because you had said you might share it with your daughter. I was just wondering if she ate it. Oh, so I said, well, I thought it was because you thought I was fat and everything. Nope, nothing to do with you. Nothing. But I was feeling bad, upset because of my story about it. All he said was, what happened to the other half of the sandwich? So you see, my feeling bad was all brain made up, but by asking him, I got to get free. So it's a little different than the quote and having compassion, but it still works for feeling bad. I think sometimes, all of a sudden I'll be in a good mood and then all of a sudden I'm in a bad mood and I'm like, what just happened? Oh, that person said X. Now, what my brain does is makes it about me, right? Instead of, oh, they're in a bad mood. I take their bad mood and put it on me like I did something wrong or something's my fault when it's not. That's how to separate the compassion from the feeling bad. So, the technique I like for checking things out is if you see all of a sudden you went south or in a bad mood or all of a sudden you're thinking la, 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 and you're not present, you can go back to the person and say, hey, what did you mean by this comment? And they'll tell you. And I don't think I've ever had it be what I thought it was. What I think it's going to be is negative about me, very insulting, really bad. One time there was a guy that said, oh, you should take up rowing. And I was like, you know, he must think I'm fat. So that's just like my automatic. He must think I'm fat, that I need to lose weight. I do exercise every day, like this whole thing. So I went back to him and I go, okay, why did you tell me to take up rowing? And he goes, because I like rowing and I think everyone should row. And I was like, oh, I figured it was because you thought I was fat. And he thought that was funny. So anyway, that was a big joke. Take up rowing. But what a lot of times when we feel bad or we get mad at people, it's because we make up stuff that we think they meant. And if you can go back and check it out, you can actually get freedom. So it's not exactly the quote. The quote is more about when they're talking about themselves, I think, to have compassion. Someone's in a bad mood, have compassion. Oh, you don't like to be in traffic. Okay. Instead of, well, sometimes I know sometimes when I'm saying something, people think I'm blaming them when I'm not. I hear when they're talking about their bad mood that somehow it's my fault. That's when to separate it out. They're just doing their thing, nothing to do with me. So anyway, I hope that's freeing. Yesterday I did an interview on WICC 600 with Ann Carrick. It was really fun. And I thought I heard something. And so don't forget the book I have right here, The Second Piece of French Toast, and the blog, creatinglifeouthere.com, or you can go to the website and access everything, gettingrealwithhillary.com. Thank you. Have a great day.